The Negro treatment.
I didn't do anything that did anything.
The Negro treatment.
No.
The Negro treatment.
Yo, I just had to let a little bit of that rock, man. I like I like that intro, y'all. We're just gonna go ahead and dive right into this. Got an Oklahoma City officer charged for excessive force against a 71-year-old man. They might as well just have said Asian man, because you're gonna see them spring into action like Incredibles member of some sort. You will never hear this in the defense of a black person harmed, maimed, killed, any of the sort. I just want y'all to peep the contrast of how they talk about said story. Go ahead and take it away, Chuck. Fair use too, by the way. YouTube, fair use.
Late breaking, a local police officer charged with felony assault after evidence.
First of all, when do it be like that? Right out the gate, local police officer charged with felony assault right out the box, fam. Right out the giddy up, pass go, $200, skip jail, all that. It never goes like that for us. But I'm gonna try to contain myself so y'all can hear this out real quick. Okay, here we go.
Late breaking, a local police officer charged with felony assault after evidence shows that he took down an elderly man, knocking him unconscious.
We have been following this story now for months after the victim's family first spoke out in October.
We want now to bring the very latest here. District Attorney Vicky Zimpahima, Abigail Ogle joining us now with the very latest here. Abby, what are you hearing?
Well, the DA, like you mentioned, the district attorney here in Oklahoma County, Vicky Zimpahima, says that they are moving forward with charges, saying after evaluating the law and this case, they determined the officer's action were, quote, an unreasonable use of force.
What? Is that so? The DA is filing them charges, huh? Because y'all reviewed the tape and y'all found that his actions was out of order. They was out of order. He did the man. What? I've never heard this. Is this the Twilight Zone? Is this Outer Limits? This must be, this must be something else. Oh, let's keep going.
Now, you might remember this body cam video. We first showed it to you last month. What you're seeing here is Sergeant Joseph Gibson's point of view. We also saw this. This is surveillance video from a nearby business. Sergeant Gibson was called out to a non-injury crash involving Lich Vu in October.
Now, first of all, notice how they preface that. Like, a non-injury crash, so he didn't deserve it, right? You got to understand how they use words and how they put things together. They preface it like a non-injury. It was just a non-injury crash. Like, it was just a little fender bender. Just a little fender bender. Why you had to do him like that? Well, I recall a gentleman in the middle of the road whose car broke down, and the police officer came up and blapped him all down. He wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't even another car involved. Not saying that anything needed to happen to Mr. Wong and all of that, but can y'all please take these liberties with the people who's actually going? I'm not diminishing anything Mr. Wong went through. But Mr. Wong got that Negro treatment, right? But then he's getting I got a hate crime law treatment right after that, though, basically, because they're springing in the act. Wait till y'all hear them spring into action. Let me bring it back some real quick.
In the video, you can hear the back and forth between the two. I know this video is hard to see before Vu was taken to the ground.
Now, what had happened was, before we go on, Mr. Vu had thought that hate crime law had kicked in with the officer. And the officer was like, nah, buddy, that's to help us target the Negroes. That ain't for you to be able to do what white people do when they talk back. I don't care if you 70, Mr. Miyagi. He gave him the wax on, wax off. Man, have you ever seen a takedown like that? Hold on, let's go back too. Like, look, and she, notice she had to show her little sensitivity too. Like, it's hard to watch, and it is. Imagine if that was your grandfather or your elder or some person in your family. This should not happen to anybody. But what I'm saying is, can we keep it fair? Let's keep it fair. If we got to be uncomfortable, let's all be equally uncomfortable and equally appalled and shocked, about not only the happenings, but the turnout to it too. But these is way different turnout. And just wait.
Seeing here is Sergeant Joseph
Look at this
Gibson's
takedown,
point
though.
of view. We also saw this.
Like he was practicing. He practiced that though.
This is surveillance video from a nearby business.
Look at that though. Dang, how much did Mr. Miyagi weigh? Like, he flipped him around like a paper wafer.
Gibson was called out to a non-injury
Wow.
claim involving Lich Vu in October. And the video, you can hear the back and forth between the two.
He have no respect for Mr. Wong. And they say black people be doing what to Asian people? What, giving them our hairstyle, our music, and our dances, and our food, like fried chicken. That's what we do. We give unto thee. They smashing thy pumpkins. That's real, man. Listen. I seen this video and I was like, man, I ain't even finna do this because I ain't even feel that strong about it. But imagine if that was an elderly black man, how the justification stations and the and just, it would have been almost normalized. Instead of them talking about it was a non-traffic stop, a non-injury traffic stop, they would have been talking about, well, he got 2 prizes from 1996, and he used to listen to Tupac. Like, he should thug. Like, this would have went a whole different way. But he gets taken down with that looks like a UFC. Who is this guy? Is this RoboCop? Like, who is this? John Connor, the future brand? Like, all right, let me get the
back and forth between the two.
wow,
I know this
that
video is hard to
takedown.
see.
Wow, that takedown. They
Hear the
just
back
keep
and
showing
forth
it to
between the
you
two. I
too.
know
Like,
this video is hard to see before Vu was taken to the ground.
That's what you're supposed to do. The way where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was not like that. Sit down. No.
now see. All right, listen. I'm not laughing at the old dude. That's not what I'm doing. But he messed around. And he sure found out, didn't he? He thought he was finna sass or shush the officer. I found out you just wasn't as much as white supremacist as you thought you was, huh? You ain't too much on the team as you thought you was there, huh? Mr. Okinawa. Hold on. This is the part I was waiting for y'all to get to, though, because I want y'all to hear the exchange. He was finna tell him a thing or two. He was holding his chopsticks, fam. What you talking about? What? Wong Tong what? Who you what? Officer, I pay your salary. He got real quick. And I'm saying, it's like, we already know what the deal is. It's funny because somehow he thought that he was in on the other side of the team. That's what's funny about this. One more time.
To see
Ew.
before Vu was taken to the ground.
That's what you're supposed to do. The way where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was not like that. Sit up. No.
He told him to shut up. Cuz immediately said no. You know, like that one meme, run. Dun, 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 dun. He went right in full taekwondo, tai chi takedown with the Sumerian arm clutch. Like, dang.
No.
Ooh, he did him like a parent did their child when they did wrong, when there was a couple lashes of the belt. Like, get on the ground. You heard him? That was strong.
You shut up.
Oh, he said, oh, so he kept going. He put his finger up. I'm out here bumping cars, blowing trees. You little buster cops can't touch me. You better shut up talking to me, homie. For you get these three fingers of death. Oh my God. He thought he was about to go off, didn't he? Not today. Hold on. Let me see that though.
Your vehicle was not like that.
See, what had happened was, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened was, he was trying to act like he wasn't really that good at English, trying to play it off, whoop-de-woo, and speak, you know what I'm saying, real vaguely. And the cop was getting frustrated, and he was getting frustrated that the cop was getting frustrated and not let him ride and slide with the I don't know too much English type joint. And so he just came out with it like, cause shut up. And he gave him a second shut up too, bold. And that's probably what got him took down. That's probably what got him took down. Like, you better not touch me. You know who my dad is, but wait till y'all see the flip side. This ain't even over yet. Wait.
That's what you're supposed to do. The way where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You shut up.
You shut up. Then he got the Reynolds rap put on it. Dang, that was quick. I mean, have you ever seen a takedown so? I'm talking about.
And you'll see it again here. Again,
look at it, like, and you'll see it again here, and we'll just bring it on back. Look at him right there in midair. Dude, oh man, fam. Cuz is in mid-air. Both feet off all the ground. All the ground, both feet off. Oh man. See, there go that compassion again, that black folks compassion. Cause see, I just can't see doing that. See, Jason Black talked about this about Daniel Penny the other day, about this cowardice in their culture. Let's just call it what it is. It's cowardice in the culture, because it's not that a big black officer can't do that to an older white person because, you know, they're blah 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 blah. It's just that they won't though. Like, it's just not even in them though. Like, it's not even something they would consider and think about doing. Right? But here your boy is, that's the same cop right there. He wouldn't care if that was a black kid. It would have been, he probably would have just shot. If it was somebody black, the gun probably would have came out. They would have got just accidentally popped on accident on purposely. Like, but if he got pops, what kind of mentality, what kind of headspace, what kind of aliens, y'all. One day y'all will get it. Because there ain't no way. It ain't no way you could do this type of brutality to, you know what I'm saying, something like, I guess we is because, you know, like, we of the earth. Like melanin and all of that. You know, come on, man. Don't make me get all 10 for a kufi on you. But this is what I'm saying, man. The mentality of person that does what happened to de-escalation? Obviously, we see they turn it on and turn it off when they won't. Because I don't really see an elderly. I'm real hard pressed to see an elderly white man being slammed with that. That's the man ain't he off the ground, y'all. The man's off the ground, fam.
Watch during that takedown move. The 71-year-old hit his head across the concrete, and his family has been sharing photos with us of him in the hospital. He is still in the hospital, by the way, but this was right after it happened. He suffered an orbital fracture, by the way, but this was right after.
Now, that's that. Listen, B. I might have laughed at, you know what I'm saying, him not knowing that he couldn't do that. But that ain't cool, fam. Like that's not cool.
After it happened, he suffered an orbital.
And he's a officer. He's supposed to have valor and honor, and like, you know what I'm saying? This is a real backwards thing we got going on here.
Fracture, a neck fracture, and also a brain bleed. The victim remains in the hospital tonight. The Oklahoma City Police Department telling KOCO that they just want to stick by their original statement back in November. That was, quote, the Oklahoma City Police Department is dedicated to transparency and accountability. We want our community to know that this case is being thoroughly investigated.
More Negro treatment. I mean, I'm not filled with joy and glee, but it's refreshing to see that they use the same blanket statements. This is to further let you know when they say it in the case of anything that has to do with us is total BS. Because that's the same, just insert black person, police did black person, blah, 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 blah. And then that statement comes up. That's exactly what they put up.
Now, Sergeant Gibson remains on leave tonight. If convicted of this felony assault, the DA says the punishment could be up to 5 years in prison. Guys, that big development today, the officer charged with felony assault in that incident.
Felony assault. Which brings me to the Daniel Penny case? Did Cuz get felony anything with manslaughter, like the something degree assault, but then got let go? Oh, come on, man. Y'all see it. Look, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna just mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And I need you to do these 4 things for me. I need you to subscribe for the vibe. I need you to like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on, Jones. And just to bring it on home, let me look you square and your optical retinas, fam. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I am out the Doha for Shoha. You already know. Yiggity.
The Negro treatment.
I didn't do anything that did anything.
The Negro treatment.
No.
The Negro treatment. The Negro treatment.